Capricorn. What's going on? This is Moonshine. I'm Moonshine. I have your reading right here. So I pulled the cards so that I could kind of just bring in the energy, you know? I don't like shuffling on camera all the time because then I don't get the message all the time that I want. I get other messages. So this is your message. Your animal spirit is the camel. And I thought, interesting. Right away, I was like, camels reserve so much water. Okay, they live in a very dangerous place. So I was like, okay, preserving water. And then the lovers came in reverse. The hermit came in reverse. And then the two of wands came in reverse. So I was like, okay, so this might be for somebody newly broken up with somebody, or somebody that has not. You know what? I'm gonna flip the hermit upright because I feel like some people have chosen to stay single, right? Just so then, you know, if you've been easily influenced by people in the past, then when you suddenly kind of like find your own driver's seat, a relationship can be a really dangerous place because if you meet somebody and you all of a sudden fall like head over heels in love with them and they have this like totally different perspective on life or outlook on life and you don't really have your perspective on life yet, and then you take their influence into you, then you can not know how you truly feel about something because as humans we can be easily influenced. Okay, just to kind of join the pack. Okay, the two of wands, the no direction. I think you just maybe you didn't know where to go. Okay, so maybe your whole idea of relationships, you're now changing and preserving yourself more and preserving more emotion to yourself, you know, keeping the waters a little cleaner in yourself. And this is why. Five of Pentacles. This is the seven. Don't we have the seven and the eight? Yeah, we do. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and we also have the Eight of Cups. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Daughter of Cups, and we have the Father of Swords. Okay, so what I have to say about this is I have to say there's heartache here. Okay, and the heartache is coming from the Lovers in reverse. Okay, it's almost like never truly knowing how to love, never really being in the relationship that you've wanted, right? And the reason why you haven't got the relationship that you want is because you don't know how to love yet. Love is not, love is something I don't really like to talk about because it's a word that has been so abused, right? And abused for controlling purposes and for excuses and for denial and all sake. I love you, you know, I'm going to deny you everything now because I love you and I won't let you go kind of mentality. You know, it's like we got to exit away from that, and love is so much better than that. Love is so much gentler than that. Okay, but it's something that you acknowledge. It's not really something you feel. I don't know. Once you see love a different way, and this is what you're trying to understand, okay, is you're trying to understand the softness of your emotions, the softness of yourself. Maybe somebody didn't let you be soft. You know, maybe somebody wanted you hard and they wanted you, you know, strict and not in your emotions and just rough all the time, rough edged. And you were like, that's not how I do things, though. That's not the way that I am. Okay, I want to change the way that I see love. I want to change the way that I love myself. I want to change because this roughness is not allowing my growing process. Okay, so we have to, with the Seven of Cups, it's walking away from that one cup in the middle that's depleting you. Okay, and what really I think is depleting you is the things that you won't walk away from. Okay, and sometimes the things that we won't walk away from, like family, things that we're drawn into, things that we really feel like we don't have a choice about. Okay, you're now going to have a choice because you love yourself more than the situations that you're in. Okay. So the reason why I think you've been blocked and no set direction on where to go is because you've been trying to understand how your emotions work, how you work, not how things manipulate and how other people manipulate. It's more personal now to you. Things are more personal now to you, right? So if you have been single for a long time, it's like you've been learning yourself and you've been preserving your emotions, right? You've been learning how to keep that to yourself. So then when you are ready to step out and when you are ready to ignite something and be truly honest with yourself, you want love. And most people do, but they won't say that, right? Because love is scary. Love is one of those things that's like, whoa, like you're going to take over my life now and everything's going to change. And it's like, love can be much simpler than that. It is not controlling. It is not sacrificing. It's more or less, well, actually, it is. Love is about sacrifice. It's about sacrificing things for somebody else, and not always thinking about yourself and your stubborn needs and your selfish needs and opening up the door to accepting something else. And I think that's why you've been preserving so much, is because you are in the midst of walking away from people who no longer have your best interests at heart, that no longer have your heart at heart, right? They just use you. They use your emotions. They use everything. And you're like, listen, I don't need a boyfriend. I don't need a girlfriend. Okay, I can be alone. I've had to realize how to be alone. Most people don't know how to be alone. They use love as a weapon so they don't have to do things by themselves. If you've done things by yourself, then you're going to walk away from something, and that walking away from something ignites something else, because that's the true nature of you. That's the true sword inside of you says, I want to be gentler at this. I don't want to be so rough. And that's kind of a huge transformation, Capricorn. So rock on. I'm really excited for you to see how this new chapter plays out with, sensitivity. Like, you're going to be sensitive now. And it's like, whoa, that's amazing. Sensitivity is amazing because lets you know where your guard is, lets you know where there's some type of border between you and everybody else. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this and have a good one. It is a heat wave right now, so be very gentle and be good.